Hey guys, Luma here, and welcome back to my Skies of Arcadia Legends Let's Play. Last time we left off, right before we were going to make our way into Glacia. Unfortunately, there's no cool animation for it or anything. You just kind of get a sound effect and then you're inside of Glacia, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. I imagine it was due to limitations at the time. Once you enter the dungeon, you're going to get a little bit of a trivia game. If you get it wrong, it'll send you down one of the wrong doors, down an icy tunnel. Visitor to Glacia, answer my query and open your own path. What? Did that rock just say something? Deep within the purple moonstone lies the power to hold the world still. What is this power? And obviously this is referring to the magic, which is going to go ahead and be the power of ice. And then we can go ahead and make our way down this little ice tunnel, which is honestly so cool. I really do love the way this looks. It's such a shame this dungeon is so short, but it's really beautiful. I love all the pastel colors, totally adore them. Visitor to Glacia, answer my query and open your own path. The purple crest hides a certain number. What is that number? Maybe 2? It doesn't really reference it that well, but the crest is what's under your feet when you cast your magic. So for the purple spell, there's 2 circles in it, so that's what it's referring to. But that's actually something I had to look up because I was like, what does that even mean? Visitor to Glacia, answer the last query and open your own path. Purple Moonstone affects the ability of living things. What are the abilities most valued by the people of Glacia? And that is going to be Will and Spirit, which is the 3rd and final question before we make our way into Glacia itself. This looks like it's the last door. The fog is so thick, I can barely see what's in front of me. It's so cold, even the air is freezing. Well, we can't let that stop us. Vice? Hey, where'd Vice go? I'm down here. Vice, what happened? That was close. If we can see the sky through the floor, that means we're at the bottom. Hey, the fog is starting to lift. Oh, I never imagined that we'd find this. Wow, there are buildings shaped like icicles hanging from the ceiling. This is Glacia. In the old world, it was the capital of this region. The people that lived here were powerful mages. Using the power of the purple moon, they built this city. And because the city was built below the ice, it was unharmed by the rains of destruction. So Glacia is as it was during the time of the old world. But wait, then what happened to the people that were living here? I don't know. According to legends, the people of Glacia just disappeared. Nobody knows where they went or why they left. Maybe they left their city to invade another land, and they perished in the war and in the rains. I can't imagine an entire culture becoming extinct. Think of all the knowledge that was lost. Everything that these people worked so hard for is going to stay buried here forever. Let's go. We should find the purple moon crystal before we get buried here forever. It's kind of funny that they were all stopping to help Vice, and then as soon as they saw the city, they just stopped helping Vice entirely. Ika even stood up and didn't help Vice up fully. That's so messed up. But this is Glacia. It is, like I said, such a gorgeous dungeon. It's so chill, literally and figuratively. I just absolutely adore it. I do wish, and hopefully if we ever get a remake of this or remaster or whatever, that they'll add more of a way for us to learn about it, because it would be so cool to know more about these people. And there are some cool enemies in here, but there are also some really lame ones. So if they are just lame ones, I'm gonna go ahead and just edit it out, because we don't have time for that. We've got better things to do at this point. Trash mobs are truly trash at this point. Well, I know I said I was gonna skip these fights, but these Valgans don't have any predecessors, and I don't believe they have anything after them, so I did want to go ahead and show you them. Unfortunately, there's not really anything that special about them. Like, they don't do much damage. They can't drop choms if you needed that. Like, if you messed up Athena's pupil several times and you needed him to spit up everything he's eaten. But we already get 3 for free above the Mauve TARDIS, so I don't know why you would need that exactly. Alright, but on the way down, there will actually be a chest here where we get an Ice Splitter, which is a new weapon here for Ica. It doesn't do anything except for more damage, but it's still pretty cool to just, you know, get new weapons. I always love seeing the new look of each weapon and everything like that. It's just like, it's freaking awesome, dude. Also, I did go ahead and change some of our crew members. If you go into this tab and you see the crew members, each of the crew members will do something different. And one of the ones I really wanted to change to was having Khalifa as our main merchant, because she will increase our chance of finding special items, whereas Osman will increase your chance of finding expensive items. So if you are able to do that, I would definitely do that as soon as possible, and you'll like have an easier time finding things. It's really worth it in my opinion, especially since there is a rare drop in this dungeon. Alrighty, and we actually looked out in this fight because the arc loopers are what have the rare items. So if you have a black map, just equip it because they are going to run away and it's a rare drop. It's annoying, but the black map will prevent them from being able to do that, fortunately. They drop a fortune ring, which gives you the chance to dodge physical attacks, and it's really just a cool thing to have on you. I quite like it. Unfortunately, we didn't get the item there, but hopefully we will get it while we're running through here. I don't think it's something I'll grind for, but increasing your dodge by 100% is absolutely insane. Like, that could be such a lifesaver in a rough moment. Ooh, and here's a cool enemy. We have the Frostworm. They're actually pretty tough, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a Cutlass of Fury and actually let everybody else kind of focus on it too. Fina's really just been a powerhouse with her magic pretty much everywhere. She's really coming through for us, but these Frostworms are a little frustrating. The things in here really don't have a super high chance of taking you out. However, a lot of things cast higher level purple magic, and it's really rough. Like, they can definitely do some gnarly damage to you. So if you do go into a fight with really low health, I definitely recommend having Ica Delta Shield and healing yourself, because man, that got me a few times in this dungeon before. Like, look at how strong this Frostworm is. We hit it twice and barely taken out a quarter of its health. That's absolutely insane. But there we go. Vice almost got it down, and Enrique is gonna finish it right there. Perfect. Alright, this is like a ledge that's honestly kind of easy to miss. I did miss it before when running around in here, so do just make sure that you go all the way over. It's definitely a funny thing to miss, but it happens, and apparently I'm not the only one that it's happened to. Alright, so we are facing Zivalin Bane again. I mean, there's not really anything left to say about this dude, but there is a great opportunity here to show you guys some of our new super moves that I won't really be using throughout the rest of the game. Because they do look really cool, don't get me wrong. Like, they're super sick. Alrighty, so we have Ica's final super move, which is Omega Slight Clone. It's honestly super cool. I do believe it's magic-based, unfortunately, like the rest of her super moves, but, like, you can't argue this doesn't look awesome. Yeah, that's just awesome looking. Unfortunately, it does cost 10 spirit points, and look at like how bad the damage was. It really wasn't anything to like write home about. Ooh, and now we've got Enrique's super move. I do want to be a little quiet because he does talk here.
Your trial shall be swift and just. Now face your punishment.
Yeah, he talks quite a bit there. It does cost 16 points to use that move, but it looks so cool, so it's okay. And it actually does a pretty decent amount of damage. Like, I can't lie and say that it wasn't like a really good amount of damage. It's just, again, the spirit points really cost a lot, so it's not really something that we'd want to go for like 99% of the time. Alright, and with that we can go ahead and continue. Oh, right into a fight is where we can continue. Alrighty, so we have a fight here that includes a new enemy, the Cerasis here. They're honestly not that bad. They are a little bit tanky. Nothing a Cutlass Fury can't take out, clearly. But they do cast Panica, so just like be mindful of that because it can really, really suck. Oh, I've never seen the Killay do that. That was pretty cool. They puff up like that. Honestly, except for that one little tricky turn, there's nothing really too crazy about this dungeon, so I'm going to like edit a bit of stuff out. Alright, so we actually do have a new enemy here. It is the Dulthstra. They're honestly pretty awesome. We've seen a previous iteration from it in Rixis, and they are kind of very similar to that, which is a little bit spooky, like if you think about it. Like, and how far Rixis and the Land of Ice are from each other. Like, how did this sloth get over here? But it's pretty cool that we are running into these again. There's not too terribly much to say about them. They can confuse you. They are pretty rough. They do, you know, kick your butt if you're not prepared. So just be mindful that, you know, they're there and they hurt. Alrighty, and right over here, there is going to be another platform that's going to go ahead and take us up, and you get a pretty good view of just how gorgeous, like, the Lands of Ice are, but also just, like, how big this area is. Like, that's insane. Alright, and right to the right here, there is going to go ahead and be a Cham. I'm definitely going to go ahead and see if we can evolve Keeple, and I will let you guys know. Oh, and we did. He's a Claymore now. And then I have the Aberk Cham, but I want to give us an opportunity to see him as the Claymore before I evolve him again. Here, I think that would be so sick. Such a good use of the champs to just patiently put them in there. And here we are getting a chance to show off the Claymore. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and have everybody else guard so that she can just go really quick. Ooh, that defensive aura coming in. I love that it just makes her not take any damage. Oh, I forgot these things cast magic. Oh no, we're going to take quite a bit of damage in here. Go Fina. Go Fina. Oh, that looks so cool. It's a shame I can't use the Aberk Cham in battle. Oh, interesting. Giving the extra Aberk Cham didn't evolve him. He's still the Keeple Claymore, which is a little bit of a bummer. Enrique did get a new weapon here, though, which is the Frostblade, which is kind of a shame. I've really been enjoying him putting everything to sleep, but the Frostblade can confuse enemies, which is kind of interesting. I feel like it should, like, maybe petrify them or freeze them so that it can go with its name, but, like, I'll take it. Confusion will do. And look how cool this boss is, honestly. He honestly looks like a Pokemon, one of the later ones. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I know it does, like, evolve into, like, Regirock and Regice and stuff like that. And this looks like it could be related to it, honestly. Like, look how cool this thing is. Ugh, love the design. And he's honestly a pretty cool boss. He does have one scary move here. He does have the ability to, like, insta-wreck one of your party members with a death laser, so good luck if that hits you. It's not a 100% chance, but it can happen, and it does suck. Ooh, and here comes the Avalauncher. This is honestly a pretty hurty spell. Fortunately, I believe it only hits one of your party members. It may hit them if they're bunched close enough together. No, it only hits one. Perfect. Which is honestly amazing. I'm going to go ahead and have Athena focus here. Aika is going to go ahead and buff Vice, and hopefully Vice can start doing some damage. Honestly, if we can get a Pirate's Wrath off, this thing will be fine, but you do want to just prepare for the fact that, you know, you might get hit by a Death Laser, because like I said, that Death Laser sucks so bad. 2,000, not bad. Oh, you know what else I should do? I should probably put on my captain's hat. My goodness, I always forget. I always take it off and put on the captain's hat, and then I'll get into a fight with, like, something where I want it to not run away, and I completely forget. Oh no, here comes Death Laser. Oh, it got him. It took him out. Alright, well that was a bit unfortunate. You know what? Aika's faster, and I do believe she has the spell Rizalim, so I'm going to have her go ahead and get Vice up, and then she's going to go ahead and use the Glyph of Speed, because really what happened is that we're just too slow right there. So hopefully that'll get everything back up and going. Of course it's not going to hit Vice because he's down and Fina went first. Ugh, I swear whenever I do that and I'm like, Aika's usually faster, she's never faster once I want her to be faster. Here comes the Avalauncher again. Somebody's going to take a decent chunk of damage. Oh no. It's going to be Fina. Poor girl. Does Rizalim make you go last? She's usually not that slow. I think Rizalim makes you go last. That's a shame. Alright, but he's back to full, which is nice. He doesn't have any buffs, but that's okay. Alrighty, so everybody is back up. Fina is making sure she's okay. I'm gonna actually go ahead and let Enrique attack. He wasn't supposed to go first, but since he has the Quicka on, he's definitely a little bit faster than Vice at this point, so he's gonna go ahead and use his judgment. It'd be hilarious if he actually got to take out this guy for us. That would be a bit comedic, honestly. Oh my goodness, this thing is tough. Look at how strong it is. Wow. Oh no, the death laser. Okay, good. It didn't get her. If it does get them, their health will go all the way down, even though it's like a really low number that you know isn't right. Alright, but this guy was a pretty good challenge, honestly. He really did give us like a little bit of a run for our money there. Oh, it's a line attack. Okay, I didn't know that. Cool, so it's not a AoE attack, it's a line attack, which is very good to know. I wonder if it's got like a cone effect to it, or if it's just like a straight up line like the yellow spells. That would be interesting to like test out, but I don't think anybody would want to test that out too much in this fight. Alright, and there's not too much left to this dungeon that we can do at this moment. We will be returning here later on, but all there is a chest to the right with a moonberry in it. It's so difficult to see. Someone's there. Oh. I don't believe it. Who's there? Drachma? Captain! What are you kids doing here? It really is you. I never thought I'd see you again. Yeah, well, it's been a while, Captain. I had a feeling you'd survive the attack. But Captain, what are you doing at the bottom of Glacia? What? No, it's not. It is. What's Rochnum doing here? Follow me. Is he dead? No, he's still alive, but he was badly wounded by Ramirez's ships. It is a fatal wound. Rochnum is dying. When Rochnum fled from Ramirez, I got pulled along. If I wasn't attached to him, the little Jack would have been destroyed. This is his home. Captain, you mean to tell me that you've been alone here with Rochnum the whole time? Aye. Is that... Vice, look, that light. What? Is that the moon crystal? It must be, which would mean that this Archwhale, Rochnum, is the Purple Gigas. I can't believe that Rochnum is the Purple Gigas. The name of the Purple Gigas is Plurgoth. According to the legends, the citizens of the Purple Civilization implanted the crystal into a living creature. Then that means that Rochnum was once a normal Archwhale. Yes, I think after Rochnum had been transformed into the Purple Gigas, his master perished, and he has been wandering the skies ever since. So this poor Archwhale was also a victim of the war. But Captain, why did you stay here all this time? If the little Jack is here with you, why didn't you leave? I've spent my life searching for Rochnum to avenge my crew, and my son. I wasted all those years. Rochnum saved me from Ramirez. I just thought that I could watch over him in his last moments. It's the least I could do. Why is he making that noise? I'm not sure. What's wrong? I'm here for you. This isn't good. Look, At his eye. Raknam. I see. It's time for you to go. Time for you to join your friends. Goodbye. Oh no. Look, the crystal. I'm sorry, Captain. Captain, are you really going to leave us? Chasing Raknam was my reason for living, and now I've got to start over. When you're as old as me, it's not easy to change your ways. I'm sorry, but I cannot go with you. Vice, are you sure we should let him go? Yeah, we should just let him go. I can't imagine what he's going through right now. Captain, we finally meet up again, but I guess this is goodbye. Boy, you've become quite the sailor. I'm proud of you. It's a little strange to hear compliments coming from you. Captain, before you go, there's something I wanted to tell you. You said that you and Raknam were both alone. But you're not alone, Captain. We've been with you the whole time. No matter how far apart we become, we'll still be sailing the same sky. The same sky, the same clouds, the same wind. We'll always be together in one way or another. We'll never forget you. Captain, take care of yourself. I wish you all the luck in the world. Captain, you better visit us on Crescent Isle. Maybe I will, someday. Farewell. Alrighty, that was honestly pretty awesome and unexpected. Definitely the first time I played this through. I was absolutely mind blown that Drachma was still alive and that Raknam was the Purple Gigas. I guess in hindsight it makes total sense, but I was not prepared. However, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and be doing is going back to Crescent Isle, which is quite far from us, so I will go ahead and meet you there. They're back, and the whole seems to be in one piece. Of course it's in one piece. A little ice isn't going to hurt it one bit. Captain Vice, about that book from Yafutoma, I built an engine for you using the plans in that book. Until now, you haven't been able to fly above or below the clouds because the pressure differences were too hard on your engine. But now, that's not a problem. You'll be able to fly over mountains and beneath large islands. You'll be flying all over the damn place. Yeah. Really? That's great. When can you install it? I'll install it tomorrow morning at the crack of dawn. With the new engine, we'll be able to travel more places than ever before. Yes. Alright everyone, to the meeting room. Let's decide where to go next. It's a little bit of a shame they don't just go ahead and take you up to the meeting room. That would definitely be nice, but I am actually really looking forward to being able to go above and below the clouds because that means we can find just about every discovery in the game besides one. Alrighty, and I honestly can't recall if you guys have seen the new town. I don't think you have, but we have the Yafutoman living quarters here, as well as the tavern that's built in more of a, honestly I don't know what Ismail is, but a normal style for the rest of the world. What can I do for you? Need something remodeled? And I want to go ahead and actually have him work on Khalifa's tent. Like I said before, she's not really something we're going to use a whole lot out of ever. She really doesn't do anything. She just kind of tells you the location of like chams and whatnot. And we can actually go ahead and have Kurala here decorate the island. I'm going to go ahead and choose the fountain, and I want to go ahead and get the fancy one costing 5,000 gold. It's honestly pretty fun to just like watch this island come alive. There's not a lot of games that have you build an island like this, especially for JRPGs. So it's always fun when they give us the option to go ahead and do that. Little Pinta here is going to go ahead and collect some animals to decorate the island for us for 500 gold. And I'm going to go ahead and go with something cute from the east because why not? But yeah, look at how awesome this looks. Even on the inside, it's Yafutoman. Like, we've got the tatami, we've got, like, I want to say Imperial because I've played so much Animal Crossing, but I'm pretty sure this, like, has, like, an actual name. And it's not actually just Imperial furniture, but that's what it is in my mind, thanks to Animal Crossing. And Merida here, of course, is going to go ahead and want her stage built, so we will go ahead and help her with that. Now, here's where you have an option. You can talk to either Urala or Polly, and they will make their food, but we're gonna go ahead and go with Polly because I feel like Robinson would really need some of his wife's food. The tavern is more of Polly style. If we had had Kerala build this, I'd probably go with Urala, but I think it looks better if you have it done by Ismail, and then Polly just makes more sense, of course. And you get like this last little glimpse of the island, and it looks so cool. Even like the pathway up to the flag, like that's awesome. All right, we've got the purple crystal. All that's left are yellow and silver. The Sylvite elders already have the silver crystal, so we really only have to worry about the yellow crystal. It looks like our mission is almost finished. But wait, wasn't the yellow crystal located in the Maw of Tardis in Valua? Last time we went there, we couldn't get in because the opening was sealed. Yes, the Valuans have made several unsuccessful attempts at removing the seal, but perhaps we might be able to bypass the seal with the Delphinus' new engine. According to the geologists of the Valuan Empire... Oh, you get like a little picture for this. That's pretty cool. The lower layers of the Valuan Islands are filled with cracks and fissures. In other words, there is a whole system of subterranean tunnels running through Valua. So all we have to do is fly around underneath Valua and look for an opening. I see. So in other words, if we can't get in from the top, we'll try and get in from the bottom. We'll fly below Valua and look for an opening underneath the island. Once we're inside the tunnels, we should be able to find the crystal. Since we can fly higher and lower than we ever have before, we might as well take advantage of it. Exactly. Let's rest up today. We'll leave for Valua first thing in the morning. And you can actually see that even their rooms have changed. Vice has like his dad's picture there, and it looks like he's writing him a letter, which is pretty adorable. Of course, his drawers were absolutely disheveled, which is like not that cute, but like we'll roll with it. And then before we head out, I just wanted to show you guys Osmond's shop real quick. Osmond still has nothing I'm interested in buying, but it is cool to see like the improvements upon things as we go through. So I definitely wanted to give you guys a chance to see it as well. Very cute store. Needs a cat tree for the kitty cat, but then I would suppose it wouldn't be on Osmond's head anymore. Hey guys, Editor Luma here. I just realized that I recorded for way too long, which isn't really a bad thing, but I do have to like interject and cut off this video here. So anywhoos, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next part.